Hello, Knight here. Welcome back to my Napoleon Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain. Just dealing with the Swiss rebels. There's another stack of similar constituents. We've got quite a lot of dragoons, artillery and quite good infantry. 15, 12, 8. 17, 12, 10, 13. So 15, 12, 8. So yeah, our infantry is slightly better. We've got a very good general here, morale 17, morale 9, so everyone's got double the morale. I'm just going to order things around in case we have to get a situation where we actually do need to put our cavalry in. We'll put some of our reinforcing guys in first. Okay, that's... oh, actually he's defensible, so we'll put some better guys. We'll bring the artillery on last, I think, if we need to. Oops. There we go. That's fine. I like that. I don't think we'll need the third army. Okay, let's go for this. Okay, I think this is the second Battle of Luzerne, I think. Dealt with some rebels earlier. So again, it depends on the terrain. I can't see it. There's a village actually. I thought that we'd be actually in a village. Oh no, maybe that's down here. Because we need to use that to shield ourselves against the artillery. Oh no, we're not. We're not actually in a village at all. Which is a bit weird. Okay, so we're out in the open. We're just going to fight it out with the guys. He's attacking us, so got slight lag there actually for some reason. Frame rates are normally up around about 30, which is good. Right, let's start with the artillery. Okay, let's deploy these guys. Yeah, the terrain is normally pretty much rolling, to be honest, with Napoleon. It's always pretty much the same kind of terrain. Now and again you'll get gullies and ravines that you can sometimes use, but not often, to be honest. I'm going to sit the artillery over here. I think that's pretty good. Just going to scroll along, see what we can see here. That's fairly good actually. Right, we don't have a huge amount of cavalry. We've actually got some Swiss guys ourselves, to be honest. Let's go kind of up here. We're going to have to face up to his artillery at some stage, I think. I don't think we need to worry about having two ranks. Don't think. I may have some reserve. I may put some reserve in. The artillery pretty much just goes straight through woodland. It doesn't really provide much in the way of cover, to be honest. I am going to have some reserves actually. I'm going to bring some reserves back. These guys here, these 3 regiments, this 4 regiments rather. So we'll bring the general over here. There we go. Okay, let's go for it. Let's start shelling them if we can. So they've got to come towards us. As usual, his artillery's in the centre. Got a feeling he can hit us, but we can't hit him, I think. It's all horse artillery. Okay, so we need to maybe set back a little bit, because I think we're still actually in range. Set back here. Indeed we are in range. Let's run. Let's run back. Gosh, he can hit us from a long way back actually, looking at that. Well, he's just going to keep shelling us if we sit here. We need to move back, because we'll just get destroyed if we keep here. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to recite my infantry here. I'm going to use artillery to some effect, I think. We're not going to be able to chase in and destroy his artillery straight away. We need, because he's got lots of cavalry, as you see, all sitting around his guys. He's just going to sit there and shell us, I think, at this rate. So we've got some really weird pathfinding going on. So this guy's going, like, walking the length of the battlefield, which is just weird. Right, so why doesn't this guy go here? This guy go here. This guy go here. Got some really weird pathfinding going on here. Can't afford to go too far back because his cavalry could easily just crash in on us. Okay. Is he still hitting us? He might just be beyond his range now, I think. I think we are. Yeah, we're out of range with our artillery, so we'll just keep hitting him with ours. I think that we're now out of range of his artillery, which is good. Excuse me. We need 3 ranks. And bring these dragoons over. Bring these guys over here. Artillery are ranking up, which is weird. Right, so we need to do something about these guys, see if we can actually get them to a position now. I think we're just beyond his range, I think. Let's swat this brigade. It's turning into a bit of an artillery duel, to be honest, because he obviously isn't going to come, although he's attacking us, he isn't going to come towards us. Killed 2 of those guys there, 3 there. That's not very good, is it? Let's try here. Okay, I think they're starting to come towards us. We're going to go for a barrage now, I think.
Victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Really? Already? I think that's a bit premature. Let's keep hitting this guy. We've got a barrage going on now, so we should be able to do a bit more damage. I think we've moved beyond the range of his guys now. Okay, that's fine. I've still got my general in good position to actually do some damage. Are they literally just going to sit there? I think they're just going to sit there, to be honest, and just take it. Well, it's aim for the centre of his line, then any bouncing shots that go through will hopefully go right through and attack these guys as well. Which is weird, it's just turning into an artillery duel. Are we in range here? I think we may be, so I'm going to move back slightly. So we're going to sacrifice our artillery. If he runs his guys forward, we're not going to try and cover the artillery. Well, we'll have to see, but I don't think I shall. I want to keep out of range of his artillery. Are we doing damage to these guys? Very little, I think. Okay. Well, he's firing at us, but I can't see that anyone's actually being hit. None of my units are being hit at the moment. Nope, and he's not hitting my artillery, so I don't really know what he's aiming for. Right, let's do another barrage. We're just going to keep this going on. Try and kill as many as possible of them. Going to speed things up, as long as you just don't want to watch us doing this. If he's just going to sit there, we're going to try and destroy them as much as possible. Which is not really having much effect. The artillery is not desperately effective. Let's take the speed off. Oh, what's he doing now? He's moving about again. So I want to hit here, because any shots that overshoot will probably hit these guys as well. Right, speed things up again. We'll use up all of our barrage before we withdraw the artillery. A fairly strong position here. There's a slight rise here for this brigade. These guys are fairly well positioned. He's just basically wasting his ammunition here, I think, at the moment. Oh, he's coming forwards now. Let's take speed off. See if we can concentrate our artillery fire better. We'll keep the barrage going. Looking at where his artillery are firing, we need to maybe move forward a little bit. As I say, I think I'm going to just let these guys stand. We'll go over to canister shot fairly soon. This brigade here. I don't think he's going to move his artillery forward, so we should be fine. I don't think we need to move forwards anymore, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to see where the shell holes are arriving. So it's really this hill. You can see the shell holes here. We're just out of range, which is obviously a good thing to do. Just going to keep hitting one unit. See if we can get one unit to rout. Might be better to hit on this wing actually, I think, the artillery. Going to reposition them. Let's go again. I want to make sure we get complete barrage effects. Use up all of the effects that we can. I think that canister will be about here. So we've got plenty of time. Suffering some damage, not a lot. Firing through, it's always better to fire along a line, of course. You do more damage that way. But, yeah, we're really ranking up here, these guys. We can keep it going. I'm going to move this brigade up to try and halt their advance. We're not going to be able to deal with these dragoons on our own. They're much better than our guys. These light cavalry. We'll need some infantry and dragoons to help. He doesn't seem to be repositioning his artillery to attack on this flank, which is good. We can risk coming forwards a bit more. Okay, doing okay here, I think. The idea is to roll up the flank, so if we can damage these units severely and then move along the flank here, that's the way we're going to try and play it. These guys should be able to give them a little surprise. We're going to move up here. Still hidden at the moment. Right, let's switch over to canister. Start hitting these guys. Like to give them volley fire, which is good. Oh, someone's charging. Who's charging? Form up in the woodland. Still going to keep our artillery where it is. Or just to try and survive or not, as the case may be. Keep firing on these guys, see if we can send them back. Okay, let's move forwards. Charging with the cavalry. Don't know whether the artillery will be able to keep these guys going. Okay, now we're starting to get supporting fire from these guys. Wow, we've got all these cavalry here. We're going to have to be quite careful. Let's keep going, keep firing on them. So the aim here is that if we lose our artillery, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, they're going. Broken, we're going to charge along the line. Move the infantry up a bit more. Now they've just given a volley. Got to watch all this cavalry, of course, that's coming over, and his horse artillery. Dragoons, that's not good. That's fine, we're going to retreat from here. I think we're probably losing here, I would guess. Losing slightly, so we're going to withdraw. Let's get back to the other flank. Whoop. Square. Might have left that a bit late, possibly. Oh no, I don't know. We just about managed to do that, I think. Let's keep it going here. We might just about, the artillery might just about hold them off here. Okay, we can move up with these guys because their artillery is actually moving about, I think. Okay, let's come out of square. Light horse, we can't do anything here yet. We want to really take out some of this artillery. Well, that was a ballsy move with the artillery, but we managed to damage them quite severely. We need to move back. As far back as we can go. I'm going to switch over to canister shot soon. Got a general here. Too many dragoons for us to deal with there. Move back. Why is this guy still in square? I must have said come out of square 2 or 3 times. Right. Okay, that's going okay over here. I think things are going all right here. We're going to go into square there. Get ready to countercharge these guys. Okay, this group of guys will move up. Let's get a better target on him. We're really suffering over on this flank at the moment. We need to charge in. Got square. Okay, so we've got a charge from these guys. We're going to lose this unit. Well, that's not too bad, to be honest. We've not done too badly. I've sent them backpacking, I think. Let's move these guys over here. Let's take these out of square. These guys should be able to come up and give some more volleys. Let's move this brigade up. These guys over. Try and support the... We're now suffering really quite a lot of hits from these guys. Let's hit this horse artillery. Oh, I think I've lost all my artillery, I think. Let's go back to round shot. It's mainly dragoons that we've got. We need to move the general over here actually. Okay, that's going okay. Let's just go move these guys up through the woods to attack this unit here. Okay, that unit's gone. Let's form here. We're going to try and disrupt their fire by meleeing them. Need to move into this woodland here, try and protect us. Taking a lot of hits here from their artillery. We need to attack. We need to move forwards. need to use our artillery on these guys. Where's our cavalry? Our cavalry has actually got caught up with theirs, to be honest. We don't want that to happen. We want our cavalry to go over and attack their artillery, which is over here. If we can draw them onto a square, that would be very helpful. Let's draw them onto a square and then we'll do the business on them. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, quite a bloody battle. Never thought it'd be anything else other than that. They had very good troops. Hit those horse artillery. Dragoons are gone because they've gone onto one of our squares. We need to get that artillery as quickly as possible, so it's causing us lots and lots of hits. Don't really want to use my general as we go over here. We've still got plenty of cavalry left, or some cavalry left rather. Let's halt, give these guys a chance to get a hit on them. Even if I could just disrupt their artillery whilst we're advancing. Let's pull out, and that gives this infantry a chance to come up. How are we doing now? Are we anywhere near this guy? Let's charge. Yeah, I was quite low on cavalry there, which is why we've suffered quite a lot of hits, quite a lot of damage, quite a lot of losses. I would have normally used my cavalry to take out their artillery as quickly as possible. So we've got a couple of units of horse artillery. These guys must be quite tired now. Let's draw them. Let's draw this guy onto our... Oh, is it too late to form a square? Perhaps it was. Right, cavalry back again. Let's go for their artillery, their last unit of artillery. Okay, let's run. Just going to run the last little section. The advance. Can't afford to run all the way through the...
Sir, our general is under attack.
Is he? Indeed. He is indeed. We lost him, have we? Oh, enemy general killed. Let's try and save our general. Withdraw. I don't know how I got him involved in that battle. I must have clicked on him when I picked up the cavalry or something. Okay, they're going now, which is good. Let's continue just so that we can finish them off. So it's still firing on us, or is it our artillery? That's our artillery still firing, doing friendly fire. Let's speed things up. We've still got to fight a second battle. There's another stack to come and attack us, so that'll be very uncomfortable to face. We're going to lose a lot of these troops, I feel. Yeah, we certainly shall, because although they've gone up a lot in, I think, experience. There's a guy here. Where are they? Where are they? Over here somewhere. There we go. Right, let's see if we can kill these guys off. They're the last lot that we need to sort out. Yeah, we've got to fight another stack basically. An army of almost similar strength, so we may win, but we'll lose some of these units because they've suffered a lot of damage. Yeah. Okay.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
Okie doke. We're not going to get this guy, I don't think. Yep, they're going to escape. And they're gone. Right, okay, I say that the only problem here is that we're going to have to fight another battle against the same army, but with a depleted group of units, which is a shame because these guys actually, they did rank up as you can see, there was some ranking up. Actually, not as much as I thought there would be, to be honest, looking through this. In fact, only the first few units ranked up the artillery. Right, okay, let's speed things up. And I think the second unit will come in. Yeah, it's obvious. I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to auto-resolve this. The reason I'm going to do that is I think on auto-resolve more of the units will survive. That's my reasoning, so I'm going to auto-resolve. I was saying that I think we lost 2 or 3. No, 3 units. Yeah, okay. Dialectics, I'm not quite sure about dialectics, whether we want that. Okay. Do we want dialectics? I don't think we do we? Let's have a look. Search and technology. Heidelberg, we need to repair that, obviously. Dialectics in Oxford, I don't think so. I don't think we need that. Are we trying to build a military academy? Okay. Right, what are we building down here? Oh, we're building a military academy, because obviously that's going to help us to get another general, I think. Right, okay, which will be handy. So I need to have a think about... I don't want dialectics. Right, we've pretty much got everything else, to be honest. I think I'm kind of stuck. Maybe we'll just go for that. What does it actually do? Okay, we'll go for that. Right. Okay, right, the other big thing that happened in the previous episode was that the Prussians attacked us. We were considering our options as to who we were going to attack after we've finished off the French. The French have one more territory, which is here. Napoleon's hold up here in Alsace. See, we've got lots and lots of money. Objective wise, 28 to 60, need another 32, which is a lot actually. So the game's maybe only about halfway through. What have we got here? 2 very depleted units. I think they'll just have to come back and attack us. I think that's the way it works. They actually literally come back and attack us. I wish it said how many turns it would take to replenish things. Anyway, okay. So we've now got a problem with the Austrians. There's a residue of a Hessian revolutionaries over here. We've dealt with nearly all of them. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do, we'll have to do a bit of a diplomatic thing here. We need to minus 40. We need to alter that. Let's present them with the state gift. And our 60, that's better. Oh, minus 38, we need to do something there. We certainly don't want the Russians and the Austrians joining in against us. That would be very unfortunate. French Empire is basically finished. It just has this territory. Napoleon will have to come out and face Wellington at some stage. Don't know whether to get an alliance with the... I know they've only got one territory, so the Ottomans are not really a going concern yet. They're not really viable unless they start to actually do something against the Austrians. If they manage to get a few territories against the Austrians, it might be worth looking at maybe doing something then. I think we're going to lose Hungary. I think Prussia, it depends. We'll wait one turn. We may actually give Ottoman Empire that territory, I think. That's a possibility. And what we're also going to do though is we're going to cancel military access for these two countries, because if they're going to, it still remains very friendly, but if they're going to backstab us, which is quite possible. See, the Russian units would have gone back to their territory here, so they've got a long way to walk back again through Austrian territory. They obviously can't come through my territory. They've probably still got access through the Prussian territory. Yeah, so, but it's going to take them a few turns, maybe 2 or 3 turns, to actually come through and get into a position where they can attack us. Yeah, I think that's really kind of all we can do at the moment. Everyone else is indifferent or unfriendly towards us, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay. And that, as you see, all the Austrian stacks that were around here now have gone back to their own territory just here. The Russians will have gone back. We won't be able to see, but they will have all gone back to their own territories. Okay, that's fine. How are we fixed here? We've got a rather large fleet here, which is not doing very much, so we're going to move that around to here in anticipation of an Austrian backstab, I think. Don't know if they've got lots of ships here. We'll have to see. Let's see what they've got. I don't think the Ottomans will attack us. It'll be the Austrians or the Russians. Okay, that's fine. So he's got a few ships here. Actually, quite a lot of ships, to be honest. So we need to have this fleet at the ready. We have another fleet in the... up here. Right. That's Oldenburg. Let's move down here. Oh right, he's got some ships there. Got a fleet there of trade ships. And he's also got, I assume that's his actual navy. So what we shall do is take out this fleet here, capture or kill, and then move on to blockade this port. That's probably, oh, there's a Russian fleet there. See, it's the trouble now. I might have potential of having some more fleet actions. Right, let's let's sort out what's going on around here. Still replenishing. Yeah, so they're up to strength. They're British Grenadiers. So that's a slow replenishment rate. Slow. Right, I need to consolidate things here. Move us into here. What do we got here? One unit left. Oh, these three are up to strength, so move them to attack these guys just to finish off. We got in here not much. Got some Prussians here, and I've got to be completely aware of the situation now. They can't actually. Can they come through here? They can. They can come through this side, can't they? They can come around here and attack through here. So I need to form up. I think I need to go into here so we can start replenishing. And I think I need to move another infantry unit, or actually what we've got here. I think we'll have another. We'll actually put that horse artillery into here. Okay. I'm going to think of a general strategy. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack from the south, I think. I'm going to hold in Hessen. There's a bridge there. And we've got some opportunity to maybe ambush here, possibly, unless they come through straight away. They may actually attack straight away, in which case we're going to be in trouble because a lot of our units are still replenishing. Let's have a look at this stack. See, this one's pretty much needs to replenish as well. We're going to try and do some work on these guys to try and build them up to strength. Okay, I need to get a stack together to take out this army. That's what I'm looking at. So we've got one, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry.
Anything more?
We need to take these guys out before we decide to go the other way. Okay. Need some cavalry, definitely.
Any further orders?
So 3 units of cavalry. Yeah, we're intending to attack these guys next, so we're trying to put together a decent army.
Ready for orders.
Let's put them down to there. We're going to replenish here. Moderate. Oh, I would have thought that we get better. Let's move into there. Do we get better? It's still only moderate, even though there's a supply point there. Let's move him in there. Right, we need to do some more work here. Got this guy can join in. And let's have a look. What else can we do? This guy can join in, so can he. So I could really do with another general, to be honest.
March!
Um,
And awaiting orders. Forward!
okay, so we're going to have this army defending here. I think we may push forwards actually from Württemberg, I'm sure we will. But we'll have this army defending here. This army is replenishing. It's not a whole army, is it? But half a stack.
And awaiting orders.
Can we actually do that without losing a unit? We can, that's good. King's German Legion, they're very good troops, we'll move them in.
March!
Fencibles, we'll just move them into they're basically militia. I think they're guys that I inherited when we first started the campaign, to be honest. All these guys, they need to go into here.
Troops!
Okay, I think we've got enough troops here to take these guys out. No artillery, of course. He has artillery, 12-pounders, which is difficult to face. He's probably got like maybe, these are 1, 2, 3, 4 units of cavalry, probably 2 artillery, and the rest will be Jaeger.
Orders, Your Majesty.
Can I get any more troops over there to help? Probably I can actually. I'd like to do something with the artillery. Yeah, we'll have to just sacrifice 1 unit, I think, here. Got to have some artillery, I think. What have we got here? Some horse artillery, so if you move this horse artillery up to here. I don't think they can reach, actually, looking at that. They'll have to come on as a resupply, I think. Maybe they can. Maybe that unit can. Right, okay. So repairing that. I think we'll maybe try and get some more dragoons up there. I say it's looking fairly close to not being able to attack them, but I think we can maybe force an attack by moving some of the units that can move forwards. Cavalry will be the key to this. This is why I'm trying to build up the number of cavalry units that I've got in this area. So I'm not worried about the dragoons, losing dragoons. Okay, I think I'm reasonably happy with that. I think we can force an attack by pushing some of these guys forwards. Can go to maybe sort of here or something, and then let the other guys come on as a reinforcing army. What have we got here? Sorry, this is kind of a bit of a resupply kind of thing, moving guys around. I think these armies here can take these guys out. I'm sure they can. So we're going to move to here, this general. Okay, let's move him in. It's a nicely balanced army here. Okay, let's move him down to here. And I've got an army here that we need to move, and I think I was intending to attack the Italians just before the Prussians decided to attack me. So we need to move this army back, and I think we'll probably need to garrison here, to be honest. I think if we move all of them out, we're going to end up with disorder. Yeah. Even if we, oh no, there we go. We can exempt it. Okay. Okie doke. We need to get into a place where we can replenish. Not all of them will get in, but we'll get most of them in. Again, I don't want to do away with any units that have good experience if I can avoid it. I could probably do something here with these 2 guys. There we go, bang, and he can go in there. Okay, so what have we got in here? Right, fully repaired stack. These guys need to... Wait, in there they are in there, yeah. And then these 2 guys are actually fully repaired. We're probably going to have a revolt here, -9. Probably going to end up with some more troops to fight. It's more Bavarian rebels. There's a tiny group of guys there, not really even worth chasing down, to be honest. Hopefully the Italians won't attack us. That's my main worry at the moment. That would be very awkward to face. How are we fixed here? Replenishing. We're going to continue with the siege here.
Works underway.
Yeah, we've got Napoleon. He's got some decent troops here. I mean, there's a lot of chasseurs. They're obviously reducing all the time. They're losing units. Although that's still at 180, which is weird. I've actually already been
Ready and awaiting orders.
besieging this for a while. We're going to move north. Need to reposition to attack the Austrians. We also need to spam out some troops.
Yes, sir.
I'm not too worried about light infantry. What have we got here? Can we produce some decent troops? Yeah, I'm basically going to produce troops in everywhere I can. Infantry. So the idea is to try and make good, because we'll end up in a situation where we can't actually keep our fighting going on, because we'll be waiting for armies to replenish. So I need to have quite a big sort of group of reserve troops. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so I'm not building a huge number of troops. I need to decide what to do with this. I think we're going to retreat. He's got like 4 stacks there. We're going to retreat back into our own territory. Down here. We're going to ignore the fact that this is one of our territories. We're probably going to lose it. I could probably give it to the Turks, you know. It wouldn't hurt. They're just going to walk in otherwise, aren't they? Yeah, that means they'll have to declare war on the Turks. The Austrians possibly could go in though, that's the only thing I'd worry about. They don't seem to... Got a few stacks here. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave that to fall, I think. Can I give it to one of the minor powers? Let's have a look. Would that cause problems? See, everyone else is unfriendly. Maybe, I don't know. See, they're allied with Austria. Yeah, see, they're kind of on the... Although they're friendly towards us, they're on kind of the axis of evil. They're actually... Yeah. What does Sweden think of us? A minor country, I think it is, isn't it, in this game? Sweden. They're kind of indifferent. Not at war with anyone. They're not allied to us, of course, and they can't now be allies because they're allies with the Kingdom of Prussia. We're not going to do anything with that. We just have to accept that it's going to go. We're going to suffer a few setbacks in terms of the number of territories that we want to grab. We need 60, of course. Right. So we've got a naval battle up here. We're going to be fighting. Just here. I think maybe we'll do that first. And then we've got another battle here. I'm sure I can actually get nearly all these units up to there, and the others will come on as reinforcements, so we'll get rid of the Hessian revolutionaries, but I expect we will get a problem in the sense that we'll have more revolutionaries arriving in Munich, in Bavaria. I'm sure that will happen. We've still got to clean out the rest of these revolutionaries down here, which we shall do. Yeah, I can put together... Yeah, we can put together a couple of good stacks, I think, from all these units here. Okay, well, let's set up the naval battle. I haven't had many naval battles recently. And I do think of the prize. Look at all these ships, gosh. I think probably I don't know, I think we may keep all of these actually. Yeah, I think we may keep all these. I'm assuming that we're going to win. Yeah. Okay, well I shall fight this in the next episode. It'll be the first battle of the next episode. You can see they don't have any chance at all. The main thing will be to avoid suffering any damage to my ships, or as little damage as possible, and obviously not sinking them. I do have a tendency to get overzealous and sink a lot of their ships, which is quite annoying really, because I just need to be a bit more careful, and they would actually capture all these. These will go out to our trade fleets, our trade positions. This will be the beginning of another fleet. We may be able to produce another fleet. Yep, okay, well thanks for your time watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. So there will definitely be at least a sea battle and a land battle. We'll probably finish off the rebels in Hessen, and then if we have enough time we'll try and finish off the rebels in Switzerland if we can in the next episode. Keep well, and I'll be speaking to you soon. Bye bye for now.